Waziri wa huduma kwa umma Justin Muturi ameibuka leo bungeni baada ya kimya kirefu kufuatia mashambulizi ambayo amekuwa nayo dhidi ya serikali ya Kenya Kwanza anayoitumikia. Leo akikosoa namna ambavyo serikali ya Rais William Ruto imeanzisha miradi mingi ambayo imeishia kukwama. Aidha, waziri huyo alizungumza alipofika mbele ya kamati ya bunge ya kitaifa ya Leba. Pia amesema wafanyikazi wa serikali hawatapoteza ajira licha ya baadhi ya mashirika ya serikali kufungwa. Emmanuel To anaarifu.
Amekuwa mwiba ndani ya serikali anayoitumikia, kikashifu serikali ya Kenya Kwanza anakohudumu kama waziri wa utumishi wa umma kwa kuendeleza hulka ya utekaji nyara wa wanaoipinga serikali. Alhamisi, waziri Justin Muturi akizindua mashambulizi mengine, wakati huu akilenga serikali ya Kenya Kwanza kwa kuanzisha miradi ya maendeleo licha ya nyingine kukwama.
I don't know whether there's something wrong with our psyche as a country. Because the chairman, I'm saying this because I've traveled around this country, and there's something that I know some stored projects which have been there for more than 30 years. I went to a place called Water in Makueni. You find houses whose construction started more than 30 years ago. They are still stored.
Muturi akikosoa namna ambavyo ufadhili wa ujenzi wa barabara hizo unavyofanyika, akitoa ushauri kwa serikali.
If we don't have enough to do all of them, can we finish one? Can we get enough allocation to finish one? So that the year that follows, you can do the other.
Wangwana wa Mandera hamjambo.
Rais William Ruto amekuwa akianzisha na kuzindua miradi kadhaa ya maendeleo kwenye ziara zake nchini, serikali ikisema itatafuta mbinu na ufadhili wa kukamilisha miradi hiyo. Haya yanajiri huku waziri Muturi akisema hakuna wafanyakazi wa umma watakaopoteza kazi zao baada ya mashirika ya kitaifa 9 kufungwa, 42 kuvunjwa na kupunguzwa idadi na kadhalika.
Even if there were to arise need for retrenchment, appropriate compensatory processes would have to be thought out. I don't know whether there's something wrong with our psyche as a country. Because the chairman, I'm saying this because I've traveled around this country, and there's something that I know some stored projects which have been there for more than 30 years. We have a lot of projects that are a terrible eyesore to not just ourselves as Kenyans, but even to visitors in this country. That stored project at Matuga, that stored project in Baringo, that stored project in Embu. When you come and provide a budget of, is it 70 million? In one it's 20, another one 20. Then the one in Embu here, the contractor who is already on site is owed 321 million, and he has already given a notice for interest payment of the pending bills of 60 million. Then you come and allocate 80 or 70. Surely, if we don't have enough to do all of them, can we finish one? Can we get enough allocation to finish one? So that the year that follows, you can do the other. Because 20 million is it's not even a drop in the ocean. It's not a drop. Saliva.
We impeach you.
I would just say, bring it on. At my age, I'm not the kind of person to respond to some of it is really very perfunctory statement made by fairly inexperienced politicians. I think they are not worthy my response. So if anybody thinks that I don't know what I'm doing, then they are up for a rude shock. Move of a cabinet secretary is very simple. Just go to Article 132. It says the president may appoint with the approval of the National Assembly, may nominate, and with the approval of the National Assembly, appoint and dismiss cabinet secretary. So even when I took this job, I was fully aware of those professions.
Pia hapa wangwana wengine wakisema serikali ikifanya mambo mzuri pia tuseme. Hiyo ni uongo mtupu. Serikali ikifanya mambo mzuri watu wataona. Sisi tutasema ile baya wamefanya. Serikali yenyewe tie bidii ifanye mambo gani?
Mzuri.
Sasa unaweza simama uanze kusema ati barabara imejengwa. Si watu wataona. Kwani wamepitia wapi wakikuja? Kama barabara imejengwa, the Kenyan people are wise enough to know what has been done and what has not been done. Mambo ni namna hiyo wangwana. Tukiendelea hapo, nimesikia watu wakisema Muturi anafaa kufutwa kazi. I want to tell you that Justin Muturi is not a greenhorn in politics. Justin Muturi gave Kasongo and his cabal of thieves and a clean check. He expects to be either fired or impeached. It is something he knows it will happen. And let me tell you, wakati muna impeach Justin Muturi, you are giving him the much needed sympathy in Mount Kenya East. He will go and he will be welcomed by his own people. If he teams up with Rigathi Gachagua, the whole mountain shall be blocked from access from the government people led by Kaongo. Sasa hii maneno amepanga. Hii maneno tumepanga na tunasema Ruto must go and indeed he shall go. Tukiendelea hapo hapo. Nimesikia watu wakisema the people who supported this government are the ones crying the loudest. I want to tell you that there is a point of awakening in life. There are people who went to school and decided to do a certain course. In 2 or 3 years, they realized this course is not taking me anywhere. They had to change their mind and do another course. Do you castigate them and say that you chose this course, you must finish it? No. Some of people have married people, and in the middle of life they realize this is not the right person for me. They had to go back to the streets and look for another person. It is the same way the people who voted for William Ruto, who had expectations, and they are very right by changing mind and looking the other way. Watu ambao walipigia William Ruto na hawajanufaika na upresidency yao, mbona wewe unalalamika wakati wanatafuta kwingine? Wanasemekana eti huyu William Ruto aliletwa na bishops. These bishops are very right. The people who voted for William Ruto are not our enemies. They were exercising their democratic right the way I exercised mine by voting for Raila Amolo Odinga. And the problem is not with them. The problem is the person they voted in who has considerably incapable hands to do anything. Na nataka nimalize kwa kusema, if you are not here and you still have some iota of optimism that William Ruto will still miraculously do more than he has already done, then you are living in a world that does not exist. Well, in 20 seconds. Sahi hata William Ruto mwenyewe anashangaa akiona unamsupport. Anashangaa The president has done everything he is able to do. And actually I am not surprised by anything that is happening in the country right now. There is nothing the president has done that is out of his character. Yes. Everything that is happening, he's only being himself. So you people went and voted for somebody who had been tried for crimes against humanity in the biggest court in the world. Mbona mnashangaa abductions zikifanyika? Mnashangaa kwa nini? Na ule mtu mlipigia kura ni mtu wa kujipanga polepole, anasema mkimweka kwa an imaginary coffin atawaweka kwa real coffin.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Osoro knows very well that I am an IT whiz kid. So there's no way I don't know what was going on that day. And Honorable Speaker, I just want to give my remarks in terms of a scorecard. A scorecard of 90 to 10, where 10% means what went well and 90% what did not go well with the President's speech. Number one, and I think the Honorable Osoro preempted what I was about to say, is that there was a trending video of my CII chair, the Honorable John Kiari, talking about how well the president was conversant with the teleprompter. And I just want to say, I will give him 5 marks for that, because by using the teleprompter and not using papers to speak, the president actually saved half a tree. So 5 marks to that. Honorable Speaker, the president spoke about the bottom-up agenda. And the other 5 marks I want to allocate to that, because it is true, Honorable Speaker. Our taxes have moved from bottom to up. The Kenya shilling has moved from bottom to up. Cost of living has moved from bottom to up. So the president is very right that he is focused on his bottom-up agenda. And that I give 5 marks. Honorable Speaker, for my 90% of what did not go well in that speech. Number 1, I was expecting to hear a lot about the macroeconomic issues we are having in this country right now. Our inflation is at a bad rate. The central bank-based lending rate is doing extremely badly. And I really, really wanted the president to give us a clear picture of that, because numbers never lie. Honorable Speaker, on the cost of living, and this is a cause of worry for all of us, including those of us who want to vie in 2027, because you're going to have extremely tough conversations with Kenyans, expressing and explaining how you think cost of living is doing well. Honorable Speaker, the other day I was at an eatery, and I went to the washrooms, and there were some young ladies there who were seated, and if I may quote what they were saying, unajua hii serikali tunaogopa kwa sababu hata sisi wale tunaosha choo wanaweza kuja waanze kututax. That is the kind of conversation that is going on out there. Kenyans are worried. Things are not looking good. Things are bad. And we need to stop painting this rosy picture of giving people hope like this is a Mexican soap. It is not a Mexican soap. Things are bad in this country. Honorable Speaker, the other day we were even being told that now a young person who has just turned 18, instead of spending 200 shillings, they will spend 1,000 shillings to get an ID. I just want to tell the honorable members that come 2027, because now they are saying IDs will cost 2,000, the people who are going to vote for you, they will all say their IDs are lost, so that you give them 2,000 shillings to get new IDs. You're not seeing the arm of what this is going to do to us. Honorable Speaker, in terms of the tangible results that were shared here, and the state of the economy, this economy of ours, Honorable Speaker, and I just want to refer back to the 3rd paragraph of the President's presidential State of the Nation address, where he said that he undertook to ensure, immediately after his being sworn in, he undertook to ensure urgent transformation of our economy. But Honorable Speaker, the state of the economy in this country, it is actually falling faster than my mammary glands. That is how bad things are in this country. And we just need to put things into perspective. We need to tell Kenyans the truth. And I just want to say, we cannot be having a speech of 1 hour and 6 minutes, just giving us hope and not telling us the true state of our country. Honorable Speaker, we live in a country where right now, our international airport is leaking water. And I saw a Twitter fight between the Honorable Senator Cherangei and the CS Murkomen. It has become a state where the children of Kenya Kwanza government are eating each other, literally. Why are you going to social media to tell us about the bad issues?
What's out of order, Honorable Soro?
Honorable Speaker, is it really in order for Honorable Irene Mayaka to mention people who are not in this house, you know, and they can't really defend themselves, and also to lie to the public that without really substituting the fact that the JKIA is leaking? I mean, really, which part is leaking? The JKIA is so massive, it's so big. I mean, she's confusing her house, Honorable Speaker, with the JKIA. I really...
Honorable Chief Honorable Soro, I will leave that to be a point of debate. And what I would guide you, Honorable Mayaka, is not to mention a senator, because it's against the standing orders without a motion. But the rest of the issues raised by Honorable Soro are snippets of debate.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker will withdraw mentioning specific names, but I just want to lay the facts as it is. Honorable Osoro, the international departure of our country. The other day there was a video trending of where it was leaking, where passengers are actually putting their luggage to be measured. And I just want to tell you, Honorable Osoro, that my house has no issues. It's just that I cannot invite you there. But I just want to tell you, my house is not leaking. What is leaking is the government of Kenya. It is leaking because there are issues and you need to start addressing the issues and not look at personalities. And Honorable Speaker, as I finish so that I can donate the rest of the time, I just want to say this, that 10 years ago, we had a very high intake of treasury bonds and treasury bills in this country. Right now, we don't even have Kenyans investing in that space. And we need to be very concerned as a country, because that is one of the avenues of the government being able to actually raise funds, and they cannot do it even from local investors. And even worse, Honorable Speaker, is that the central bank has gone to the extent of allowing the commercial banks to be able to have the depository accounts so as to encourage more Kenyans to trade in this space, but it's not happening. So things are bad, Honorable Speaker. And as I said, we need to take care of these issues so that our economy can stop falling as fast as our mammary glands. I thank you.
I don't want to ask which exactly.
Do you know when I was abducted, I didn't know they were DCIs. I realized they were DCIs when I was taken to DCI headquarters. And I was actually shocked. You mean these are police officers in uniform? You should be
in plain clothes.
In plain clothes. No identification, nothing. All they had is guns, which criminal gangsters can be having.
Yeah. Right.
How can you identify police in the name of they have guns? And that is the reason why I saw you in this morning with engaging on a national issue of gender-based violence. You know, these are the same people who should resolve these issues.
Yeah.
These are the same people who these victims of gender-based violence should report to. But they are criminal enterprise. It's sad to say. Because we no longer have a police service. What we have is a police force. You cannot abduct someone, take them to DCI headquarters, and claim to be a direct, I mean, you are, is a police service. So that is where I was taken. You know, I left my children on the road. I was the one driving. Thank God, there were other Christians who we were together. And they claim to be Christians, these people. Of course. And I've asked people, I've challenged people, you mean they are truly Christians? But if you want to know they are not Christians enough, and I'm sorry to appear like I'm judging them, but I just want to ask, every church or every religious organization have doctrines. If you believe, if you have AIC, what business are you having in SDA every Saturday? Or you appear in Jeshi la Wokovu this weekend, you are in Dinia Musamba this other Saturday, you are Muslim on a Friday, you are Indian the other day when they were celebrating, you are what? What are you? If you are a Christian like myself, I'm Catholic. Yeah. That's why they abducted. They knew they were going to find me at Holy Trinity in Kileleshwa. Them, they don't go to any church. On Sundays, they can do a Thanksgiving. They call on many churches because they want to give out their 5 million or 10 million, which is our money, what we're losing, the 2 billion that we're losing every day. And so they want to fundraise, to give the money, and then to portray themselves like they are generous. And they are blessed because they are generous, they are giving. They should be telling us, where are you getting this money? As I finish, you know, when I was taken, I would expect, I was so terrified. I left my kids on the road. My wife could drive. And now they are traumatized because what is happening to their dad? And he's being taken by people who did not even identify themselves. Do you know, my last point after all these circus, you know, I went to DCI, nothing. I stayed there, nothing. To taken to Kamkunji, nothing. Then I was told, now in Kamkunji, we need to write a statement. The statement was like 2 lines. How are you close to Uhuru Kenyatta? Second question. Are you also very close to the deputy president? Then Rigathi Gachagua. Have you been to Congo? Then guns. It's over. Now, then I saw the president coming on national live TV telling Kenyans that Alfred Keter was summoned, but he refused the summons. So because he didn't honor the summons,
he was arrested.
That was not an arrest. I was abducted. Number 2, there were no summons. And when he was pressed by Linus Kaikai, he stopped. He didn't want to engage further. No, they've given information. Because he didn't have any information. Let me tell you, what I was told in DCI, All those officers were telling me it is from above.
Orders
they couldn't say anything. We don't know, we are waiting for the above.
Now,
meaning it was from the president. Finally, my daughter asked me this question. After now, I was released in the evening. I went home and I met my kids, which I had to explain to them nothing happened to me. I'm fine, as part of way of trying to comfort them to come out of it. Do you know, one of my daughters asked me that, Dad, did you try to report to the police? She didn't know that these are police officers.
The police.
And she could not be convinced otherwise. This is a young kid growing in our nation. We need to transform this country. When you hear people saying Ruto must go, it is not anything tribal. Some of us, we are Kalenjin. Right. And to be specific, I'm Nandi, the same tribe as William Ruto. There is nothing about tribalism here. All we are saying, they're incompetent, they are very corrupt, and they have lost focus, and they are full of lies. Even according to our bishops, they have said they are tired of these lies and promises, fake promises. They came to Nandehis. Let me, I have so many to talk about. Yes. They came to Nandehis to open a water project. Then I saw the president posting, this water is serving, is distributed to 1,000 households. Do you know, it was only serving one household, which they connected for purposes of launching. And he's tweeting, he tweeted.
Sure? He wasn't talking about the future.
Which future? He was saying, he was reporting
that in the future,
that he has it is serving 1,000. He didn't say future. He said, that is what he wrote. The tweet is still there. He said that it is serving 1,000 households. It was serving one household, which it was done for the purposes of the launch. And for your information, this is a project which was done in the previous regime.
All right. Alfred, unfortunately, we are running short of time. And Sitya, just 30 seconds to just wrap up this.
You know, the sentiments of a citizen and the personal experience is something that one should take note. Because if someone who is as prominent and somebody who has been in authority as Alfred Keter can narrate the ordeal he went through, what do you think an ordinary citizen who isn't known, who doesn't have a voice like Alfred Keter has, what chance does that citizen have in this country if he chooses to speak the truth?
True.
Or if he chooses to speak truth to power?
Yeah.
You say you are disappointed because Raila lost. We are disappointed you have taken our health NHIF. We are disappointed you are building houses and you are buying them. We are disappointed because all the money that was supposed to come to Kiambu to build Mau roads, you have diverted them. So I'm saying those who are arresting Koimburi, they should also come. I'm just here, DCI, and I'm repeating the same, what Koimburi said. So they should not weaponize DCI. They should not weaponize police to come and try to silence members of parliament. No, you lost AUC chairmanship. Accept and move on. I know you are disappointed. Accept and move on. We are determined. For us, we are disappointed and we are determined. We are we are determined. So prepare because we cannot keep quiet. We cannot stay mum. Thank you.
By the way, guys, if y'all have not realized, Trump has been a sworn-in president for less than 48 hours. But the changes he's already making are massive. Like, he's making big decisions in less than 48 hours. In less than 48 hours, amemaliza LGBTQ. Amesema huko kuna gender mbili peke yake, male and female. In less than 48 hours, amerudisha TikTok. In less than 48 hours, anyway, na kuna huyu wenyu anafanya campaign. Anafanya campaign. Ai. Mungu tusamehe. Anafanya campaign. Anafanya. Hey.
Mheshimiwa William Ruto, wewe ni mwizi. Msaidizi wako ni mwizi. Na lazima tunaomba kwamba Mheshimiwa William Ruto, omba wa Kenya msamaha. Omba wa Kenya msamaha. kwa sababu ya yale maovu ambayo uliyafanya na Wakenya wanaumia.
Enda pole pole. Cool down. We are not cooling down any soon. In fact, it might get hotter.
We will consolidate. Kisungu kubwa. And after we consolidate, we will strategize.
Here I come. Oh, here I come. Oh.
Hey!
Whoa, 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 hey.
Hello.
And don't buy into the political rhetoric of trying to divide you into tribes.
Yes.
Our problems are not tribal. There is no Kikuyu problem, there is no Kalenjin problem, there is no Luo problem, there is no Somali problem. There is no Kamba problem.
Yes.
Chief share knows no tribe. The university funding model knows no tribe.
Yeah.
Joblessness knows no tribe. All these problems that we point out, they do not know any tribe.
The revolution about to be televised. You picked the right time, but the wrong guy. I want to perform their favorite song, but you know they love the sue.
What song?
Yeah, that song.
That song?
Maybe I think about it.
Oh
no. Know what? I slow it down. Say, ladies, do me this solid.
Ooh.
Kusambaza hiyo message. Thank you. Fagia?
What?
I'll take it to all the corners. You take it to the entire nation. Yes. Yeah? Yes. It is a very solid car. Thank you, sir. Ndugu yangu, God bless you.
Fagia wote.
Kazi yangu.
Asante.
Ndugu yangu.
Good luck, my brother.
Thank you so much.
Good luck. Good luck.
All
the best.
Thank you, sir. It's time for a fresh start. Tunafagia wote. Your Excellency.
Aya, alafu matopare. Okay, matopare. Matopare. Topa. Matopare. Matopare. Topa.
Tuesday. Tunarudi uwanjani.
She asked me, baby, where you from? I told her, Kenya.
I beg of us, I really want to beg of us today, as the chair of UDA, let's stay focused to what it is we promise those hustlers. Because if we don't deliver, those hustlers will send us out of power, and they'll send us with vengeance. So let us talk about roads, electricity, education, health, pipes. Let's tone down on the politics. It is not healthy. It is not healthy. It is the wrong time.
Wananchi naweza sikia kuchukua William Ruto. Wanaweza mchukua kwa sababu sisi wananchi, we don't need him. Ametuchosha. Ama nyinyi mjachoka? Mjachoka na Ruto? Ule mtu anataka kuchukua William Ruto, you can take him for free, take Wetangula for free, take Mudavadi for free. Tunawapea hizo takataka zote waende waongoze if they are good to you.
Majenzi mko? Kazi mnafanya kwa mtandao ni mzuri sana. Na tunapongeza nyinyi. Na muendelee. Mtaendelea. Lakini mtandao peke yake haitoshi. Tunataka mjiandikishe kama wapiga kura. Wale watu ambaye watakomboa Kenya hii, wenye kuamua Kenya itaongozwa namna gani, ni hao majenzi wetu mwaka wa 2027. Lakini hamwezi amua Kenya itakaa namna gani kwa simu peke yake.
lazima mchukue vitambulisho, lazima mjiandikishe kama wapiga kura. Siku hiyo ikifika, muamuke saa 9, muungane na sisi na wengine, tuende pale kwa debe, tutafute uongozi wa maana ambaye utaheshimu wa Kenya, utaheshimu demokrasia na utakubali kufanyia kila mtu maendeleo. Tumekubaliana majenzi?
Hata nasahau tarehe ni gani. Mimi siko na tarehe kwa kalenda. Na mimi hata sina haja nayo. Mimi chenye niko nayo nayo ni serikali ya 2027. Huyu mkata ushuru tumtoe. Na tuungane si wote.
Meta vile naona nisha reject hiyo finance bill 2025. Ningoje tu date ya maandamano. Juu mambo yendi bana. Mimi hata wafanye nini? Mimi nisha reject. Mufanye nini? Nisha reject. Mufanye nisha reject. Nime reject. Mtoe date ya maandamano sasa.
And we are not alone. There's a new force of nature at hand, stirring all over the world. They are the young people whom, frankly, we have failed, who are angry, who are organized, who are capable of making a difference. They are a moral army. And the most important thing that we can do for them is to get the hell out of their way.
Kwanza mimi ikifika 2027 naiba mpaka kura ya madhangu na budangu. Sitaki warudi tu huko tena. Sima youth church anuka. Madha zetu bado Ruto unaenda home na 13 parliament tunaivunja. Wende home wote tuanze fresh.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I'm here to address you. You must go. Ruto must go. Kwa hapa na hatuendi. Kwa hapa tunalala huku na hatuendi. We don't fear you guys. You hypocrites. We don't fear you. Mr. Speaker, we don't fear you. Tuko ndani. We stomped inside. Sisi ni nani? I'm inside. Niko ndani. Na tunamalizana na nyinyi. Tunamalizana na nyinyi. Mmetutesa sana. Today is today. You must hear our cry. Sisi ni sisi. Utatusikiza. Hii ni bunge yetu. Sisi tumewafanya mko hapa. This is our parliament. You must hear us. Kama hamna masikio, tutawafanya msikie. Poa manze.
Sasa nini? President tunataka kuambia uko na miaka 2 katika ofisi. Na hawa wananchi hawa they will punish you na hata ukiwa na pesa utaanza kutoa nje.
Wacheni tu mimi niseme na mapema. Ndio kama kuna list na andiko mniweke kwa list. I can't wait to reject finance bill 2025. I can't wait because I know it will be something absurd. It will be something mental. I can't wait. Mneke kwa list jameni. List ya reject.
Idiots who don't want to participate in the affairs of their nation, they think things will just work in and of themselves. Then they are tribalists. And these tribalists, they think that they are only safe with people who are from their tribe. And tribe can mean people from the same culture, same language, or same culture. Then they are citizens. These are individuals who are responsible and know that when you want to be served, you must give those who have the desire and the intellectual capacity to serve you. In many societies, it is only a small percentage of people that can be called citizens, not more than 5%. And if a society wants to grow in the right direction, civic education is what will help the idiot and the tribalist to become a citizen.
Victory! Victory!
Kenya, hata kama ni angalau najali. Sisi Kenya tumechoka na Ruto, maisha imetuharibikia, analipisha mpaka sodo ya wamama. Pure kabisa Ruto. We don't like you, go home. Sasa tafuta kiongozi ambaye anapenda mwananchi na anapenda kijana kama sisi.
They want to be described as honorable even when they are horrible. They acquire things which they have not worked for. They promise us things that they know they will never deliver. And there is no shortage of such men and women in the African continent.
Now, why do you want Ruto gone?
We want Ruto gone because he is killing innocent people. He's wanting to pass the Finance Bill 2024. He's putting tax on sanitary products that girls can't even buy. He's can't go to school. He's corrupt. He's taking the money. He needs to go.
Yes.
Get out. If you're going to raise anything, start with your hairline.
Nice.
Control, Alt, Delete, Ruto. The drunk did better than you. Drunkard did better than you.
Now the next election,
yes.
Unajua hawa ndio watakuwa nasema fagia wote ama mtasema namna gani? This generation,
yes,
they use their might because they didn't vote, the largest vote in the last election.
Hi Kenyans, mi sina maneno mengi. All I want to say is Ruto must go like yesterday. Bye.